Hi guys, welcome to my channel and another Christmas taste test and review video for new products 2024. This one is going to focus on Lidl. If you've watched the other videos I've done this Christmas, it may shock you to learn I actually have two savoury items in this one, which I think might be a record. So I'm going to start with the first savoury item because I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. Lobster cocktail flavoured crisps. Lidl had quite a few interesting flavours. I went with this because Eddie wanted me to. Eddie likes lobster. I tried lobster on the cruise. I don't like lobster, but you know what? I'm going to give these a go. They smell like prawn cocktail, but a weaker version. How it looks. It tastes like a bad prawn cocktail. It's basically just a less intense version of that flavour as far as I can tell. They're okay. They're not great, I'll be honest. I like prawn cocktail crisps. These just don't have enough flavour to them. But the aftertaste is quite shellfishy. So yeah, maybe I'll revise that. Maybe I'll let Eddie finish this bag and advise you to give this flavour a wide berth unless you really, really love fish. I don't know that these are new out this year, but I've not had them before. I have had the Oreo white chocolate enrobed cookies. Love them. I thought I'd try the Lidl Neo version. Chocolate flavoured biscuits with filling coated in white chocolate. These come in little packs of 2, just as the Oreos do. Price-wise, these are only slightly cheaper. That's your little snack pack. This is how it looks. It's a decent amount of coating. I'd say it's about even with the Oreo. I don't have an Oreo I can compare side by side. That could be a future taste test idea. The Oreo is better. The biscuit and chocolate are not as sweet as they could be. For some people, that may be a good thing. I prefer the Oreos, but these are nice. I'd pick the Oreos though, even though they are more expensive. I just like the sweeter taste of them, but this is good. Santa. This is just the milk chocolate Santa that you get from Lidl. Sorry, mate. Tastes like cheap milk chocolate. I personally wouldn't appreciate having this. I'm not a complete chocolate snob, but I do prefer one that is richer, creamier, milkier. If it's milk chocolate, that is. And this is just... it just tastes cheap, so quite sweet, not rich, not creamy. Yeah, I would give this a miss. These are the chocolate and caramel cheesecake bites. Biscuit base topped with chocolate flavoured cheesecake and caramel flavoured sauce, topped with butterscotch pieces. That sounds delicious to me. These have been out of the freezer for a while and they are bigger than I was expecting. I was expecting them to be the same size as sort of the English Cheesecake Company ones. These are massive by comparison. It's maybe not quite as defrosted as it should be, but it is still good. The caramel is sweet. The cheesecake is cheesy. It's a nice dessert. It's quite rich, but not too rich. I could probably eat the entire box in one go. I like them. I think as a dessert at Christmas or some sort of cocktail party, if you throw cocktail parties. Does anyone throw cocktail parties nowadays? I don't know. But these could be good. As your main Christmas Day dessert, you would probably want something a bit more elaborate, but I like them. Seal of approval from me. I've seen domino cakes like this in both Lidl and Aldi. It's not something I would pick up, except that I was struggling to find Christmas products that I hadn't already done. So it's layers of persipan, apple flavoured filling, gingerbread base covered with 22% milk chocolate. So that's an interesting combination of flavours, chocolate, apple and gingerbread. Well, one of them does not look great. I'm only mentioning it in case these are something you're looking to get for a gift or a special occasion. Buying them to eat myself, that doesn't bother me. That's how it looks, quite a small piece. You can taste the apple. The chocolate is okay. It's not great. Again, it's quite cheap. It's soft. The apple flavoured filling is almost marshmallowy in texture. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's an odd combination of flavours and slightly odd textures. So yeah, I would hesitate to recommend this to you guys. Biscuit time, butter biscuits with sugar decoration. Wreath-shaped butter biscuits sprinkled with sugar decoration. It's a large biscuit. Plenty of sugar. It's actually quite bland. You get a lot of sweetness from the sugar, but butter biscuits have a very distinctive buttery taste, and this doesn't have that. It tastes like, I guess, a cheap shortbread almost. I'm a bit disappointed because I was hoping for a lovely butter biscuit and I just got this. I mean, it's fine, but it, again, not blowing me away. Let's have the other savoury thing. Palmiers with Parmesan cheese and pesto. That's what they look like. It definitely smells cheesy. Great cheese and pesto flavour. The cheese is stronger than the pesto, which I think it needs to be, because pesto can be quite strong on its own. Nice crunchy texture. Bit of softness to it. It's not completely hard. I like them. I'd probably get them again if it was the kind of thing that I tended to eat. However, it's not something I would have out with a taste test, so I won't be buying them again, but I do like them and I do think they are good. Another frozen cheesecake bite, although you do frost them before eating. Biscuit base topped with raspberry flavoured cheesecake and raspberry jam, sprinkled with freeze-dried raspberry pieces. I think sometimes at Christmas it can be quite nice to have a fruity flavour because you get quite a lot of sweet things. And this can be a bit more refreshing. Again, really decent size. I didn't say previously, the cheesecake to base to the sort of very topping ratio is good in my opinion. A nice, slightly sharp raspberry flavour, but the sweetness from the base and cheesecake filling counteract that. The base is lovely and crunchy, utterly delicious. Really like this. I might even like this better than the other flavour. It's really good. This is the white chocolate and caramelised biscuit bar. I don't think I've had this before, and it is a fairly new product. I know it doesn't scream Christmas, but Lidl's version of Biscoff, I couldn't walk past this. I've broken off a couple of chunks. Comes in small bits like that, and you can see all the biscuit in it. It says white chocolate with spiced biscuits. It's not Biscoff. Biscoff is a lot sweeter. The chocolate is better. Again, this chocolate tastes quite cheap and there's not a lot of depth to it. The spiced biscuits add a nice crunch, but I think they overwhelm the chocolate flavour. it could be better balanced. Like, don't love, wouldn't recommend, probably wouldn't get again. I'd fork out the extra for the branded item. 6. Salted caramel crumble mince pies. 6 mincemeat pies with salted caramel flavoured filling and sugar decoration. Not as large as some supermarket pies, but I guess you get 6 in this box. With the larger ones, you tend to only get 4. Decent weight. I mean, I guess it kind of looks a bit of a mess. It doesn't come in a foil pie case or anything like that, so it could be a bit messy to eat. I'm going to cut this one in half and show you the inside. You can see all the caramel there. Let's give it a try. The pastry is nice enough. It tastes quite sweet. I can taste the mincemeat filling. I'm going to try a bite of the other half. The caramel isn't really coming through. I can taste something different to a normal mince pie, but I couldn't tell you it was caramel. I'm disappointed with these. I would have liked them to be better, but they're not horrible. They're just not as good as I was expecting. So overall, I'd say Lidl is decent, but not amazing. I probably wouldn't choose to get Christmas products from there because I've had more luck with other supermarkets that I've reviewed. But I will enjoy most of what I've got, and the rest will be enjoyed, I'm sure, by Eddie. As ever, thank you so much for choosing to click on this video and making it this far through. If you haven't subscribed already, it's just a little click. It helps me loads and takes you a second. So I hope whatever you're doing, you have a good evening, and we'll see you back for the next video. Bye.